Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number 739. Man, that music went great. How you doing? Hey, it's another day, right? We're making it through. What are we at? We're at Thursday, right? As I'm recording this, it's a Thursday now. I think so. That's great. Everything's great. Here I am trying to ration my clonazepams because I'm those kind of pills, like the controlled substances, you have to like I have to call the doctor right as they're running out, and then they'll refill them right as they run out. They won't give me like, "Oh, you got like 4 or 5 days left. Let me refill them." No, it's like, "Oh, you got one fucking pill left. Let me refill it now." And then you got to go to the store, and I'm like, "Fuck, man! Like I got to ration them." So took one tonight instead of two. Think I'll make it. I got my fucking um other pills, my ketamine. Hopefully it chills. The ketamine though, like I'm on 30 milligrams right now, and it hasn't really like at first it was like making me fucking knock out. Like I'd fucking crash out. I'd feel good in the morning, like I slept, and now it's not really doing much for me. It's kind of like it's not helping, but it's not helping like it was at the beginning. And I'm like, oh, but otherwise, I don't feel as bad as I've felt before. But yeah, otherwise news. I mean, what do I really have to talk about here? I was trying to look at what I looked up. Um, I saw Infowars was being auctioned, and or like they seized everything of Alex Jones's shit, and they were gonna auction it off to, I don't know, the highest bidder, all the assets and I don't know, fucking stuff. I don't know, cameras and trademarks. And I saw Elon Musk tweet like, "I could do the funniest thing in the world." So I guess he's inferring to that he might buy Infowars, which would be pretty funny. It would be, he has the money certainly to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and I'm here like, okay, do I have the $10 to fucking go buy fucking chorizo and fucking eggs and shit, or can I spend 25 bucks on Uber Eats and buy a couple of pizzas? Oh boy, this guy's fucking wanting to buy Infowars. Making the frogs gay. Um, but yeah, I'd buy Infowars if I could. That'd be pretty cool to own Infowars, or like whatever, own its assets. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I saw that. I'm not really. I don't know. It's because I was at work and I was looking up like news articles while I was at work, and I didn't see any like, and they're not even really interesting. All the news articles are really about like war and stuff. Like if I go to this one here, let's see. Look, like if I go here, look, U.S. troops deployed to Cyprus as fears of wider Middle East war intensify. And then I even think there's one about fucking what's his name, Zelensky. Zelensky's like, "Oh, we're about." Look, he put sounds nuclear alarm. Zelensky warns UN of a nuclear disaster. As Russia targets energy infrastructure. So like there's really just a lot of bullshit about war that might be coming or that is about to come, but I feel like it's already there. They're just like afraid that they think they're gonna lose. Like the reason they're saying about that shit in the Middle Eastern is probably because Palestine's losing and they're about to like help out Palestine. Zelensky, he stopped getting money because Biden's not signing any more checks, so now he's like, "Oh man, we're gonna go to war. I need help. Oh, everybody, open up your checkbooks." Blah blah blah. But he hasn't done shit except like dress up like a fucking like some sort of like suited like a hunter would dress at a like a wedding or a funeral. Like he tries to look nice but in army fatigues. And yeah, I don't know, he's just fucking retarded. I mean, there's another article here. Some Penn a law professor from Penn, Amy Wax, was suspended over claims of racist offensive comments, which that's pretty cool. Like we don't get a lot of that from women, so that's pretty interesting to see. um and what was he racist about? Like, because you could be racist, but like you could also just tell the truth. and people not agree with it, and that's claimed as racism, you know. But she's making racist, sexist, and anti-gay comments in a case that has tested the limits of academic freedoms and freedom of speech. You see shit like that, like she's testing the freedom of speech, right? Oh, that's fucking what the number one on Bill of Rights or whatever on the Constitution, right? That's America, the right to fucking say what we want to. And here she is being fucking canceled and shit. Which I can go into this other topic I have here. I don't know if I said book banning is surging. Like, why are they banning books in schools? And then they're banning books like the ones that we read, like what probably Number of the Stars or Anne Frank, or the ones where the Jews are like painted as the good guys, you know, because for a while they were the biggest baby faces because a lot of shit happened to them, you know. It depends on what side you're on, obviously, but they're just banning books, but then they let in all that like basic porno material about like, oh, I have two dads, and they're both like sexually driven because they don't have like vaginas, but they wear like pocket pussies, and they carry around dildos uh hiding in their assholes that light up and vibrate at specific intervals during the day, you know. So like I feel bad for children right now that are having to deal with all of this, like book burnings and fucking war, and you know, being can't even play Roblox without some sort of pedo fucking messaging you and shit, or you know, you just hope your favorite pedo hunter catches the one that's against you, or you end up losing. Right. On the other hand, your pedo that is your Roblox friend gets hunted and taken down, and there you go. You lose your best friend off of Roblox because he got fucking hunted by one of the pedo hunters. And you know, like it's like fuck, dude. I liked fucking hanging out with this guy that I didn't know was creeping on me. You know, but there's a lot of again, like I'm emphasizing there's a lot of issues going on with the youth of today, you know. I mean, you can look at this article here. I could go to this. Again, we're doing this on the fly, guys. So, 1 in 3 children are short-sighted, study suggests. So, like, short-sighted, I believe that means when you can't see what's in front of you. Yeah, because no, I'm nearsighted. Is that the same thing as short-sighted? I'm nearsighted, so I can see what's close to me, but I can't see what's far away. I'm fucking blind as a bat. I'm fucking Velma from Scooby Doo. I can't see a thing without my glasses, and I fucking suck when they try to make a series dedicated just to me. But yeah, I guess a lot of kids are short sighted. You know, I remember when I was like a kid, I would borrow like my friend's glasses to see the board, because just even if you are short sighted, you could like, or nearsighted, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? The new generation, Indian givers, or fucking crisscross applesauce, whatever the fuck. But I would wear them and feel like a fucking badass because I could see like real far away, like binoculars and shit, you know. And yeah, I mean, I could see that being an issue, and also like I could just feel like when I think of like Mr. Beast curing all those blind kids, right? And now they can see. Look at all the things that they're able to see, like the horrors of the world. You know, like why would you care to cure the blindness when you're showing them horrors, and you're essentially putting salt in their eyes when opening those wounds, and they can see and they get that extra view of trauma. You know, because they didn't just hear trauma, they didn't just smell trauma, taste it. Now they can see it, and that's all Mr. Beast's fault. You know. But lastly, here on the news, and I'm like kind of going through it right now, is the Vince McMahon documentary. I mean, we'll talk about it more on That's All Kayfabe, the podcast I do with my buddy Gabe, where we talk about wrestling. There's an article here saying Vince McMahon wanted to purchase the Netflix docuseries in an attempt to destroy it. However, Netflix refused. And right now, I just got done with episode 1 or whatever, and it's good. I mean, it's nothing like our as wrestling fans we already don't know about, but it's just like hilarious to see how he was getting prepped for it. Like, oh, you want the real thing, you want the real story. I can't give it to you, and then all this shit comes out about him like literally shitting on women. or pissing on women or calling dildos names of wrestlers. There's I don't know. You could find like all the documents somewhere. I'm sure this series too is taking this huge pivot to talk about shit like that. But I think it's funny. Like, of course, you could look at the characters like Stone Cold or The Rock, who were just like exaggerated versions of themselves. And you could think the same with Vince McMahon, like, oh yeah, he's just an exaggerated fucking person of himself. He's a sick fuck, you sick fuck, you sick fuck, you sick fuck. But I mean, honestly though, like this is the perfect time for this to come out because with Puff or P Diddy's all of his accusations and all the shit that he did, it's gonna be like, well, Vince McMahon did this, but at least he's not Diddy. At least he's not Diddy. Like that's all we're gonna like compare this shit to. Like you can do this shit like with Epstein too. Like, well, I mean, he did all that shit, but at least he's not Epstein. Now we're gonna do this with Diddy. At least he's not. At least he's not fucking. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. Oh, he's gonna puke. Um, but yeah, at least he's not Diddy, right? That's all you could say. Like, do what Diddy did he dom did he do? He looked good, yeah, yeah. He looked fine, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he really lost my mind. And the girl just walking down the street singing, "Do what did it dom did it do?" Um, poor Justin Bieber, poor Aaron Carter, poor little white boys that had to deal with Diddy's fucking crimes against humanity. But whatever. What can we do except laugh and uh wipe those tears away from our eyes and say that's the music. That's all funny, guys. I don't think you really listen to the podcast. That's all funny. It's the one word podcast. We'll just search "That's All Funny." Go to the podcast. That's all kayfabe with my buddy Gabe. So that's all kayfabe. We're talking about wrestling. Check that out anywhere podcast available. The show I do with the wonderful mint salad called Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. Just search Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad on any of your favorite podcasts, brother, and you'll find it, dude. But yeah, check that out anywhere. If you want to see video versions of all those podcasts, Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, That's All Kayfabe, That's All Funny. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Again, just search on, That's All Funny, right? It's underneath all the same umbrella there, but on YouTube. If you want to give to the show, there's all the donation links. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you, bonus episodes, early episodes, help support the show. If you want any art from the great artist that does all the art for the show, check out @Retro Horror Inc. on Twitter and Instagram. That's @Retro Horror Inc. The Bret Hart of graphic art. Best there is, best stars. What the best there ever will be. Having a stroke here. I want to thank y'all for listening. I'm at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter and Instagram. Like, subscribe, share all these shows. Thank you very much. Take care. Love you. Bye.